Hey there, it's Byron and welcome back to my channel. You know, they say that Connecticut is the land of steady habits, and for good reason. As a resident, I can tell you that there are some great things about living here. So let's dive into it and talk about the 5 pros and cons of living in Connecticut. First up, let's talk about education. Connecticut is home to the best schools in the country, from public to private universities. Yale and UConn are just some of the universities that call Connecticut their home. Not only that, but Connecticut also has some of the top-rated public schools in the nation. So whether you're a student or a parent, you can rest assured knowing that education is taken seriously in Connecticut. Next, let's talk about the beautiful scenery. Connecticut has some of the most breathtaking landscapes you'll ever see. From the rolling hills of Litchfield County to the picturesque shoreline of Long Island Sound, Connecticut has something for everyone. There are plenty of hiking trails, beaches, parks to explore, making it a great place to get outdoors and just enjoy nature. Now let's talk about location. Connecticut is centrally located on the East Coast, making it an ideal location for those who want to be close to the action, but also want a more quieter, more suburban lifestyle. It's just a quick drive or train ride away from Boston, New York City, and other popular destinations. Fourth on our list, Connecticut has a rich history. The state played a major role in the American Revolution, and many of the historical landmark buildings are still standing today. From the Mark Twain House in Hartford to the Mystic Seaport Museum, there's plenty of history to explore in Connecticut. Last but not least, let's talk about food. Connecticut is known for its mouth-watering cuisine, especially its seafood. The state is home to some of the best lobster rolls and clam chowder you'll ever taste. In addition to seafood, Connecticut has a thriving food scene with a variety of restaurants to choose from, ranging from farm to table to international cuisine. So there you have it, 5 pros of living in Connecticut. Before I get to the cons, if you are thinking about buying a home in Connecticut and need a little guidance from a local, give me a call at 203-665-8071. Now, let's get to the cons. First on our list, let's talk about the weather. Connecticut has a reputation for having unpredictable weather. One day it could be sunny and warm, and the next day you might be facing a snowstorm. This can make planning outdoor activities a bit of a challenge, especially during the winter months. And don't even get me started on the humidity in the summer. Second, let's talk about the cost of living. Connecticut is one of the most expensive states to live in. The cost of housing, food, and other essentials is higher than the national average. This can make it challenging for those on a tight budget or those who are just starting out in their careers. Next on our list, let's talk about the traffic. Connecticut is a small state, but it also has some of the worst traffic in the country. Rush hour can be a nightmare, and even outside of peak hours, you'll likely find yourself sitting bumper to bumper traffic. This can be frustrating and time consuming, especially if you have a long commute. Fourth, let's talk about the lack of diversity. While Connecticut is home to people of many different ethnicities and backgrounds, it's still not the most diverse state. This can make it challenging for those who are looking for a more multicultural environment, or those who want to experience different perspectives. Finally, let's talk about the nightlife. While there are certainly plenty of things to do in Connecticut during the day, the nightlife scene can be a little bit lacking. There are some bars and clubs, but they can be a little expensive and often close early. This can be disappointing for those who enjoy a vibrant nightlife. So there you have it, 5 cons of living in Connecticut. While there are certainly some downsides to living here, I still believe it's a great place to call home. It's just important to be aware of the cons so that you can make an informed decision about whether or not Connecticut is the right place for you. If you're thinking about buying a home in Connecticut and need a little local guidance, give me a call at 203-665-8071.